meters final for women, T54. And what a field going in this. Just about everybody in this field has achieved something big in the sport. Madison de Rosario, the champion over 800 meters. Wang Lisha winning the 100 here. Zhu Hongxuan winning the 1500. So let's introduce them all to you. Chelsea McClellan, Champaign, Illinois, based at the University of Illinois. Bronze in the 200 in 2013, 50 and 800 here. Natalia Kocherova, season's best. 12:31, turning out to be a lifetime best also. Madison de Rosario. Gold in the 800. It probably still sounds fresh and exciting for her. Bronze in the 15 as well. Rosario of Australia. Margriet in the Netherlands. Bronze in the 4 and the 8. Silver in the 100 in the Europeans last year. Silver here in the 200 and the 1500 for Gunilla Wallengren of Sweden. For China, the 800 meters champion, Zhu Lihong. 800 meters champion and silver in the 4. Silver in the 200 for Catherine de Brunner of Switzerland. 4th in the 800 meters, makes her a live candidate here. From Moscow, 6th in the 200 meters, Irina Gulieva. The 100 meters champion here. Bronze in the 4 also for Wang Lisha. 4 medals in London 2012 and the reigning 1500 meters champion from this week. Silver in the 4 and the 8. The reigning world champion in this, Zhu Hongxuan of China. Record holders, neither of them here, but we do have some brilliant races. And we're underway in the final of the women's 5,000 meters. T54, it's Zhu, Wang, Gulieva, de Brunner, Zhao, Wallengren, Broek, de Rosario, Kocherova, and McClellan. 12.5 laps to the track, and the Chinese moving out in front already. 2 of the 3 looks to be Zhao and Zhu, and they've done that in the previous final. McClellan moving up, trying to mark them, so Chinese athletes, 3 of the top 4, and the other is actually Catherine de Brunner with Gulieva in 5th place. 12 laps and a long way to go.
Wang Lisha, who leads out in front from Zhu Hongxuan. In there, tucked in behind, it's Catherine de Brunner in 3rd place at the moment. And Zhao Lihong in 4th. But there's no real pace on this. Will be like this for a good few laps. There might be a breakout every now and then of someone trying to test out the field and see who may go with them. But there's only, well, there's almost a ball at the back there. There was a clash of wheels at the very back. Couldn't quite make out who it was, but there was definitely a clash of wheels at the very back. But they stay in the formation they were in. Wang Lisha leads from Zhu Hongxuan of China. So it's China 1, China 2. It is de Brunner who is in 3rd place, and in 4th place, it is Zhao Lihong, the 3rd of the Chinese athletes in this field. And tailing away at the back, it is Margriet Broek of the Netherlands.
And just ahead of her is Natalia Kocherova, and long distances hold no fear for her. She's also a quite accomplished biathlete, cross-country skier. Won a world championship this year in cross-country skiing in the 4x2.5 relay mixed, and also a world championship bronze medal in the biathlon in the 12.5 kilometer individual sitting. And that's out in the wind and the snow. Good prospects, potentially, that we'll see her in the next Winter Paralympics as well in South Korea, because she was in Sochi, finished 5th in the 1K sprint sitting, and that's as well as being a very good wheelchair racer as well. So China still dominating. 3 of the top 4 leading the way at the moment is Zhao Hongxuan. In 2nd place is Catherine de Brunner. 3rd is Wang Lisha. 4th is Zhu Lihong, and then just behind them, McClellan making a little bit of a move, and also up there now for Sweden is Gunilla Wallengren. But nobody really holding the pace. De Rosario happily tucked in on the inside, and Kocherova making a little move up as well, but really it's not about records when it comes to major championship finals.
And I think we might have found before, it might have been Chelsea McClammer at the back there with Madison De Rosario and Vandenbroek. They clashed wheels a couple of laps back. It looked a bit nasty at the time, but nothing came of it. So they're all still in this race. We started with 10, we still have 10 who are competing as they come around. And at the moment it is Catherine de Bruyne of Switzerland who leads. The Chinese athletes of Wang Lisha and Zhao Hongjian are now in second and third place. Camilla Wollongren up there into fifth now, and in fourth place it's also China.
Accelerating straight away with Wang and Chu, and I mean that wasn't the case of slipping on and letting someone else take over. That was definitely deliberate by Xu and Wang to put some injection in. It's China 1 and 2, and they simply shot away. Whether that was predetermined by the two that they would do that, you can look, there's a bit of a gap developing now between them and the rest. And now it's China 1, 2, 3. They're joined by Zhu Li Hong. Was that the main move, which came with 8.5 laps to go?
Well, China in 1, 2 and 3, we've seen it so many times. Look at them there talking to each other. Wang Lisha just had a look across to her outside, talking to her Chinese compatriots, just speaking about what they're going to do, what the plan will be for the race. So it is China at the moment in 1, 2 and 3. Wang Lisha followed up there by Zhu Li Hong and Zhao, who is in third place, with Chelsea McClammer, who's moved up into fourth, and De Bruyne of Switzerland, followed by Madison De Rosario and Gunilla Wollongren there, third, fourth from last at the moment, as they move into the back straight.
Well, a few of the others are going to have to do pretty much the same, because China are acting as a team, and we have seen this in so many individual sports. They have the top three. Zhu Hongxuan, who won the 1500 metres. Wang Lisha, who won the 100. Zhu Li Hong, who won the 800. The wheelchair racing, one of the categories where you can have somebody win a 100 and a 5,000 metres. And there they are, all in line. Now they're thinking of another big injection of pace again soon. A little bit of teamwork as Zhu Li Hong slips back. The lead taken by Wang Lisha. Third place, Zhu Hongxuan. We've got 7 laps to go. Chelsea McClammer, based in Illinois, moving up again into fourth place. Gulieva also in position. And again, the back of the slightly sedate pace, but maybe a bit quicker than it was before. Margriet Vandenbroek is at the back for the Netherlands, but nobody's been shaken off yet. McClammer's moved up again into third place. It's China 1, 2 and 4.
Wang Lisha and Zhu Hongjian are there at the front, but China are in fourth position as well, with Zhu Li Hong and De Bruyne up there in third place. It's tightened right up again. The pace has slowed somewhat, but there's no doubt whatsoever the Chinese athletes are working together as Wang Lisha leads from the front. Zhu Hongjian in second place. At the back now, it's Gunilla Wollongren who's moved to the back. In third place, it is Chelsea McClammer of the United States of America, and coasting through there in fourth place as they went across the line was Zhao Heilong. China 1, 3 and 4 now as Chelsea McClammer moves up into second place as a bit of speed comes on down the back straight. So China's still leading. McClammer is in second place. It is Zhao Hongzhong, Wang Lisha and Zhao Li Hong. Top and 4 places.
Yeah, De Bruyne 5th, De Rosario in 6th place. It's interesting that they slowed down a little bit again then, but now here comes another acceleration. And it's the Chinese leading the way again, and on the inside it's Wang Lisha. On the outside it's Zhu Hongxuan. And no sooner do they do that than the rest start ganging up on them again. So the top 5, we've got 3 from China, 1 from the United States, 1 from Switzerland. It's interesting how well Catherine de Bruyne has marked all of the moves so far, tucking herself in 5th place. De Rosario has been behind her all the way in 6th, immediately right behind her. Gulieva is in 7th. The other Russian, Kocherova, has just fallen off the back. We've got 5 laps to go. Is this the point where we're down to 9? And seeing how there's a little gap between De Rosario in 6th and the rest behind her, we now maybe a effectively down to 6 if they put the foot down. Pedal down.
1,800 metres remaining then. Huang Li Sha, who leads out in front. Chelsea McClammer in second place. It is Zhao Hongjian who's in third. And it is the third of the Chinese athletes taking part in this race. Zhao Li Hong, gold over 800 metres. Silver over 400. She is in fourth place at the moment. But there's a couple that are dropping off the back at the present time. So we've probably got around a group of 4 or 5 at the front, unless something else happens, who look like they're going to keep pace. Madison de Rosario there in 6th position, and behind her it is Irina Gulieva, Vandenbroek and Wollongren, but coming through way off the pace at the moment it is Natalia Kocherova of Russia. She's out of the reckoning, so there's only 9 at the moment who are in with a chance of winning gold, silver or bronze.
China 1, 3 and 4 still. De Rosario now has managed to get herself out of the boxed-in position on the inside line, and she's moved out to the outside. De Bruyne right alongside. This is where some of the other athletes can now start exchanging information themselves. But McClammer has followed every Chinese move so far very well indeed. She finished 5th in the 800. Not more of a noted sprinter. Bronze in the 2 in Lyon, and finished 4th in the 400 metres, but if she can make a mark in the 5,000, then that certainly might be a coming of age of her as a long distance athlete. But look at this, moving up on the outside at 2, China 1, 2, 3, then it's McClammer in 4th place, it's De Bruyne still in 5th, in 6th it's De Rosario, in 7th for the Netherlands it's Vandenbroek. And now, with less than 3 laps to go, a little bit of acceleration coming in, right at the front by Zhu Hongxuan, the 1,500 metres champion here this week. She's never won a major 5,000 crown in her career, and it just looked as if she was going to shoot away, but she's let the rest catch up again. But it's still China 1, 2, 3 with 2.5 laps to go.
And it's been like that for a little while now, and they're working together as a team. You can just see them looking around, asking each other what they might be doing next, and the pace has actually slowed somewhat, but every time the Chinese athletes look like they want to put a bit of pace on, it almost looks as though they can run away with this race. It's Zhao Hongjuan who leads out in front from Huang Li Sha, and Zhao Li Hong of China make up the top 3 places. Catherine de Bruyne is right in there as well, and they have really bunched now. You do not want to get blocked on the inside here. Madison de Rosario, who's already picked up a T53 gold in the 800 metres and 1,500 metre bronze. She's making a bit of a move around the outside. We know she's got a very fast finish, but she's going to need something against these Chinese athletes, because at the moment it is still China 1, 2, 3 as de Rosario makes the move, with Vandenbroek also on the outside looking to make up some space there.
600 metres to go. It's China against the rest of the world, and at the moment the rest of the world being represented by de Rosario on the outside. It's Zhao, Huang and Zhu, the 3 for China at the moment. De Rosario just on the edge between lanes 2 and 3, holding her own at the moment. And now coming up on the outside, it actually looks to be Margriet who is 2 bronze medals so far this week here at Doha. Now the big acceleration comes to Rosario on the outside. It'll be China 1, 2 as they take the bell, and it's Zhao who leads. It's Zhu in second place. It's de Rosario in third. Bit of a movement from McClammer at the bell. De Rosario stays in third place. Zhao and Zhu, the 1 and 2 for China. It doesn't look like they'll get a clean sweep as White falls back to 5th place. So now it's de Rosario in third place. It's McClammer in 4th, and it's still Zhao Li Hong. It's Zhu Hongxuan in second place, beginning to open up a bit of a gap. De Rosario in third place. Good little bit of movement by McClammer. And now a little bit of movement up front for the Chinese. Zhu and Zhao still up there, one overtaking the other. De Rosario still holding on to third place. McClammer fighting very hard for a medal herself for the USA. Into the closing straight. It's Zhao for China. It's Zhu for China in second place. And who's going to get the third? It's de Rosario and it's McClammer. That's a big race, but it's Zhao who wins it. It is Zhu in second place, and McClammer gets the bronze for the United States. De Rosario 4th for Australia. 12:10:63, and China take the honours again without quite sweeping the boards.
Well, that was an incredible race in the end, wasn't it? You looked at one stage as if it was going to be a Chinese trifecta. Confirmation of 12:10:62. It's been rounded down to for Zhu Li Hong, who picks up the gold medal. McClammer came through at the last moment and took third place. Zhao Hongjian in second, McClammer in third with the bronze medal. And the final athlete just goes across the line now. Natalia Kocherova of Russia rounds out the 10 athletes who finished that race, but it was touch and go all the way there between the Chinese triumvirate. Gunilla Wallengood at one point looked like she was going to move. Van den Broek had come around the outside, but it was only really Madison de Rosario who looked like she was going to get the bronze medal. But as they came down towards the end, it was Chelsea McClammer, who'd been there or thereabouts in the couple of opening laps, who picked up the bronze and broke up the Chinese chances of a 1-2-3. But that was a quite spectacularly tactical race by the Chinese athletes who worked together extremely well.
Su Li Hong hitting the front late on the inside ahead of Zhou Hongxuan, and that's how it would remain. The gold medalist in the 8 of the 15, and it was the one who had previously won the 800, making the acceleration in the inside. Su in second place behind and wasn't able to get to the sprint, almost was caught by McClammer and de Rosario. Good win for Su Li Hong, wins the 8 and the 5,000. Zhou Hongxuan now with 3 silvers and the gold in the 15, and then just coming up at the outside, McClammer with de Rosario in the inside, finishing in 4th place. Great determination from our eventual champion. McClammer doing very well. Might have swept up to second had there been a few more meters, but she had 5,000 together. And it's a bronze medal here.